Once you complete trainings, you'll then complete the textbook project. Textbook projects typically take the longest because you have to read meticulously step by step. You have to look at the diagrams, you have to flip through the digital pages, and complete the Excel file at the same time. So let's get started with the textbook project. We click here. Sam's going to automatically load the textbook project in the window. The directions are here. Now, if you ordered a print book, you can go in the print book. The start file, you'll always have a start file with your activities, and that's important for Sam because Sam is looking at the name of the file, and it wants to make sure you have the right file, and it also helps track if someone's submitting someone else's work, and so that's part of the tracking system on that. But also saves you time because once you open up the file, you'll see the name of Excel 1-1. You'll see the first and last name, and that'll be your first and last name associated with your account. You'll click on Enable Editing, and then you're going to download, where you don't see the solution file, hopefully. So then you'll open up the textbook. Again, if you have the paper book, you don't have to really use this, but for a lot of us who wanted to save some money, this is the direction we went. So when you get the textbook, there's a couple things I want to point out, and that is there you have a lot of reading to do. Now, I would skim briefly over this, but I want you to really pay attention to where it says steps, and it has the orange square with the number 1. Now, this is telling you to start when Excel. Well, you don't have to do that in the textbook exercises because you just opened up Excel when you downloaded that start file. So it's going to tell you the file, save as, and tell you what to name it. So you go through, and you're going to look at number 2. It's just, again, familiarizing you with the screen. A lot of the things you've already covered in the training exercise. So none of this is actually asking you to do anything to that spreadsheet. However, because I see this orange 3 square with the 3 in there, it says click cell B4. So I'm going to open this up, and I'm going to click on cell B4. It says click the drag. So again, you're just going to follow along. It's got great pictures to navigate to this. When you get to the bottom of this page, you're going to click on this tab to move to the next page. Again, look for the orange squares moving forward. Press tab when they tell you to B3, and this is why it takes so long. If you get to directions throughout the semester and ask you to print, you really don't have to print, okay? But you do want to set it up as if you are going to print. And that just, again, Excel will let us know in SAM whether or not you change those settings. At the end of each chapter, you're going to see these skills review. We do not do those. We do projects instead, and we'll be showing you another video on that shortly. And again, the screen I've been showing you is from the instructor's perspective. So yours looks a little different, but not much. And when you get finished your exercise, they're going to ask you to upload it. So you're going to click here to add that file, or you can drag and drop it there. Now, they're looking for a very specific file name, so it's important that you make sure that matches. Sometimes students will accidentally type in .xlx again at the end, and if you do that, then just remove it. If you've completed the exercise and Sam's not taking it, when you email me the question, just attach the file so I can look at it. I can't use screenshots to help out with any of the activities, really. If you show me a screenshot of a formula that's not working or the numbers aren't adding up, please email me the file. So when you upload that, you're going to get a report. Now let me explain what the report looks like. So once you submit it, you'll get a report. When you get your report, you'll get, and I've got it cut off so you don't see the student's name from last semester, but this student did very well. You can see all the check marks they did and got right. Now number 10, they didn't do correct because they didn't switch worksheet views. So all this student had to do is go take the original file that they worked with, make those updates, and then resubmit it. And then they would get their full points back and get 100. So you get 5 chances to get this right. So you can download the project, work on it, submit it. If you make a 50, go through and make the changes, upload it again, 75. You keep working until you get a 100. The goal is, of course, to do as well as you can the first time so you don't have to keep revisiting that. So that's how you do a textbook project. You just read along carefully. If you get questions, again, email me the report is the best thing to do so I can see exactly what Excel is saying you did wrong. And then I can provide you some guidance, usually through a video.